Hi there everyone, welcome back. Hope everyone had a great summer. For those that don't know me, I am George O'Toole and I am your EdTech coach. It's my job to support teachers in the use of technology, and I can do that by giving you one-on-one coaching, and I can also co-plan with you and co-teach with you, work with your students, work with your classes, and that's something that I'm looking forward to doing again this coming year. As part of the end of year survey that I sent out last June, a number of you said that you would appreciate a short tech video created by me as part of your monthly staff meetings. Now, these will be in addition to the Friday tech tips that I send to you. Often these are either a video or some guided instructions on an app or something like that I found that I think will be of use to you. Again, through feedback I received, a lot of you said that some of the tech tips were great, but some didn't apply to you. I'm going to try and make sure that my subject headings are very clear so that if it doesn't apply to you, you just can click that delete button if you choose. But if it does apply to you, perhaps take a look at it, and hopefully it will make your life better and hopefully easier in the classroom. The first thing I'd like to show you or remind you about is my webpage. And the links for my webpage, my Twitter, and my blog are always in the bottom of the emails that I send to you. So let me take you just to show you again my website. This is the full long URL for my website, but if you want to find it quicker, all you have to do is bit.ly/GOToole, and it will direct you to my website here. A couple of new things in my website this year. The Book Me feature is a bit different now. Basically, what you'll see when you click on the Book Me is a new look whereby you can book me at any point during the school year. There's Brooklin High School, for example. All you have to do is select a day, and you can even go way into the future here. And it'll show the days that I'm at the school. I'm there every third Monday and every Tuesday at Brooklin, for example. And all you would do is click on a day here, and then you can select a time. And the times are put in there to work with the bell schedule at the school, and they're set up in 30-minute increments. So you can sign up for one and you can confirm, and all it's going to ask you to do is put in your name, your email address, and then either a classroom where you want me to meet you, a workroom where you want to meet me, or in the case of Brooklin, the library. And then just ask me or type in here what you want coaching on, and then you'll click on schedule event. It will send you a reminder 24 hours before our appointment and also 30 minutes before our appointment. You can cancel or reschedule at any time, and it's just an easier way for me to book time and know specifically what you want help with. In addition to that, of course, my website has all of my professional development on there, so you're free to look at any of the professional development that I've offered. It also has lots of tips and tricks, a link to my YouTube page, some information about the Chromebooks, information about iPads, and some information on graduating students as well. So that's basically my webpage. Feel free to explore that. The other thing that I want to direct your attention to is my Twitter page. This is my coaching Twitter page. And this is easy to find. Again, the link is in my website and also in the emails that I send you. And finally, the other thing I just want to show you is the Innovative Education blog. And lots of interesting blogs there, something about Turnitin, something about spreadsheets. I did one here about amazing summer Twitter feeds and podcasts. You just click on these. We write these probably once a month. Each of us has all kinds of tips and tricks for technology usage and how you can use technology to make your practice better. The other thing that I want to draw your attention to is the Teacher Canvas. Now, this is supposed to be automatic soon, but until that happens, all you have to do is type in teacher.ddsb.ca and save it as a bookmark. Put it up here. Really easy to find. This is a great landing location for teachers. Students have the student mobile campus, you have the teacher campus, and it provides a link for you to Microsoft 0365, Google Classroom, D2L Moodle, the staff portal, the tech help portal, which is sometimes difficult to navigate on the DDSB webpage, web apps, MediaNet, also a link to your email, PDPlace, OneDrive, and Google Drive. So it's basically a one-stop shop for everything that you might need to find quickly versus having tons of bookmarks at the top there. So hopefully that's of some use to you as well. I'm going to show you two extensions today that I think will be really useful to you regardless of what your subject area is. The first one that I'm going to show you has been created by Alice Keeler, and love her or don't love her, it doesn't really matter, but she has some great apps and extensions that she's created and also add-ons. And one of the ones that I use of hers that I really like is called Webcam Record. So if you want to do this, basically all you have to do is you have to click on your apps, go to your app store or the web store here, and you can either type in Alice Keeler and it should show up. Webcam's already up there. Alice Keeler Webcam Record. All you're going to do is basically click on this blue thing that says Add to Chrome. And what it's going to do for you is it's going to create for you a little extension icon at the top there. This is used for basically visual feedback, up to, I think, 3 minutes worth of webcam recording. So you could use this for some summative feedback or some short formative feedback. It basically, if you click on it, it's going to open up something like this. It's going to ask for you to give it access to your microphone and your camera. You're going to allow it. It'll start recording. And the great thing about it is as soon as you click finish, it automatically saves to your clipboard. So all you have to do is basically Control V and clip back onto anywhere where you're providing feedback for students. And they'll be able to view this feedback. Now, there is one thing that you have to do the first time that you ever do it, or else students won't be able to see what you have recorded for them. And again, it's just something you have to do the very first time, and you never have to do it again. But as soon as you install that extension, it will create a folder for you on your Google Drive, and the folder will be called, I think, Webcam Record. And basically, let's see if we can find it here. Here it is, Webcam Record. And you see the little person's head in there? That basically means that I'm sharing the contents of that folder with other people. All you're going to have to do the very first time you use it, and only the first time you use it, is to right-click onto that, click on the Share, and click on here. So you'll probably have to click on More, but what you want is anyone with the link can view. Then you click Done. And now anytime you use Alice Keeler's Webcam Record for your feedback, it will be able to be seen by anyone. And you might choose to put that feedback in a Google slideshow or any other Google doc. And once you've highlighted the text, you'll see this little button show up. That will usually pop up automatically, but if it doesn't, you can always right-click, and then you get all your options, including comment here. You click on your comment there, and all you have to do is, as I said before, Control-V, and that will put a link in there, and the students will click on that link, and they'll be able to view your feedback video for them. And again, as I said, you could do that to be a short little video, or it could be something that is a bit longer. The last app that I'm going to quickly show you is Checkmark. And again, same thing, you can go to your apps, go to the web store, type in Checkmark and install that extension to your Chrome. If you're working on Google Docs or you're working on Google Slides, you can use this as an easy way to give students fast and effective feedback. By clicking on Checkmark here, it's going to ask you to enable, and it's going to give you some stock shortcuts for editing, but you can also click on this and get rid of the ones you don't want and add the ones that you do want. And you can have multiple lines. You just go down here to the bottom and it will add a row of shortcut feedbacks that you can use. You can even put a word like title in here, explain what the error is, and then put a URL in there. And what that will allow students to see is, again, if you highlight the text here, it will allow this to appear above the text that you've highlighted. I can click on title here and it automatically creates a comment for me here, center title MLA, and if the student clicks on here, it gives them a link directly to the Purdue website all about MLA and first page citation. And you might think that this is something that you could only use with something like English or history, but if you think creatively, there are other ways that you can use it. For example, you could use it for math, and you would have shortcuts like BEDMAS, check order of operations, and then you could have a link to a review on BEDMAS, for example, ECF, error carried forward, FRA, check fraction. Lots of different ways that you can use this extension to make your life easier. And obviously that's what we want for technology. We want to make it better for the students, but we also want it to help you in the classroom and hopefully save you time in the classroom. The other way you could, of course, use it is just through numbers. And you could highlight a section of work here, and then you would have numbers up here, and it would give you the number that they received on that particular section of the assignment. And then you could also add more feedback to that. For example, let's say this is a number here. There's my feedback here. I can always click on the information here and add more information if I want the student to see that information. Once the student's seen your feedback, they can resolve that feedback, and it goes up in the comment section up there. So all kinds of little tidbits that I can share with you. Again, these are things that I do share in my Friday Tech Tip videos. And but I will also share these with you for staff meetings. If there's anything that you would in particular like me to share with you at a staff meeting, please let me know. Again, I do have the results from the survey I gave at the end of June, which gives me lots of information. But again, feel free to email me, and I'm very fast with responding to emails and pride myself on good communication. So welcome back again, everyone, and I hope this wasn't too long for you. Hope you got a little bit out of it. And if you want to explore any of these in more details, go to my website and book me online or fire me off an email. And I hope to see all of you soon.